It's all good.
Yeah. So long.
Kind yeah, man. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Gonna give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Hakadash. Double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations unto the elect of the house of Israel, man. All right, you got a couple of brothers out of the GMS Houston camp. Y'all rock.
Rock Rakah. Bartholomew.
All right. And yeah, man, we on our way to Austin, to do the work, man, with the beloved brother out there, man, Kassad, man, and brothers are just chopping it up through the spirit and decided to get a quick one in, man, uh going into various topics, but mainly second Ezra 15, right?
Uh,
You know. So hey, these are the times that are approaching, man, this place, all right? And you got these people out here that's walking as drones, man, just clueless, all right, thinking everything's good, fun and games, all right, thinking that these events are not going to happen, you know, but no, man, this is what's going to come down, thus said Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, all right. So as the title states, woe unto the world, man, woe meaning destruction, okay, woe unto the world and to them that dwell therein.
That's right.
So hey, brothers can fire it off, man.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yep. Speak now the words of prophecy. Okay, that's what we're out here doing. Okay, the prophets of the Lord. The prophecy, prophesy mean to say before. Okay, so we're out here giving you a warning on behalf of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, blowing a spiritual trumpet. All right, you got it.
Yeah. So the Lord, put the spirit on us to prophesy, as the prophet, we're coming back into our lives. But like the movement that's been going on, which kind of sparked our spirit, leave the world behind. Hey, like the brother said, these people are the walking dead. They're just empty vessels. Hey, we're saying it, but these people out here are comfortable in Babylon the Great, this land of confusion.
Right. Right. Again, like based off of that, this land of confusion, because that's what we see. Here it is, over here. I mean, a man and a man, that shit is normal, man.
Right.
Okay, you go around and what do you see? Who is everything set up for? This alphabet game, man. Like I was went into Specs last night. Here it is, you got a whole fruit fly end up walking his dog and shit, man. It's like, damn, dude. All the laws that have been set has been set for them.
Right.
You see, that's why this place must be destroyed. Okay, and like we had started with speak down to my people, the words of prophecy, that's what we're doing. We're telling you that this place is eventually going to be destroyed, man. Okay? We see it on the we see that happening soon, man. Real soon. Got it, on.
Second Ezra 15 and 2. It caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yep. Prophecies of this book shall not fail, man. All right. Isaiah 55 and 11.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if you can, you grab it real quick.
Isaiah 34:16.
Yep. Because, hey, man, you got it?
55:11.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right. That's right, man. All right. So, hey, the Most High say he's going to do something. He's going to do it. Right. All right. Now, you got a lot of people, man, that they don't believe, all right, or dealing with Israel, all right, Jake, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, because the Lord don't really The Lord doesn't care about these other nations, man. All right. So we dealing with Jake right now, okay?
That's right.
So you got amongst our people that are unbelievers, okay? That are doubters of this word, you know. They don't believe the scriptures, okay? They don't believe in the prophecies. All right. So they'll say, oh, y'all been talking about this for years and you know what I'm saying? Hey, but they don't understand everything is working on the most high's time, man.
That's right.
Okay. You know, and understand too, 1,000 years is but a day to the most high.
That's right.
All right. So what seems like a long time to men, hey, it ain't been but a short period. Okay. So understand prophecies, there's certain prophecies that have to take place. All right. Which we in that time, okay? Because the Lord Yahweh Shah told us what was going to happen before it's coming. Okay, and we seeing these events playing out right now. All right. So yeah,
Second Peter. The second Peter. Hey, because like going into what the brother was saying, that our people, they saying, oh, you've been saying that, you've been saying these things, okay? But hey, they don't like the brother saying the most high is long suffering, man. Okay, just because it ain't happened right, what's that? Okay, hey, sin is against the evil work because it's not happening right then and there. See, they thinking that they're getting away with it. Okay, but eventually it's gonna catch up with you, man.
But things are going to speed up. Like the time is speeding up. So when the time of judgment, like our elder apostles always go into, when the time of Jacob's trouble arrive, things are going to be speeding up, and judgment is going to be happening quick. It's going to be lightning strikes. So it's going to be, hey, people are going to be knocked down. Like it's going to be like a domino thing. You know, one domino go, but when you watch the domino rally, you know, it starts off slow, and then all this with these prophecies. Once they start speeding up, we go into that woe, which is death, destruction, mourning, and sorrow. All of that's going to be wrapped up in wood. But Second Peter chapter 3, verse 3, I'm on the King James online, and the title says the coming day of the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right? Because hey, that's what we're talking about. Right? Woe to the world. Hey, woe means destruction, like the brother has mentioned earlier. Okay, destruction is coming to the world, and them that dwell therein. See, that's what they failing to understand, man. We giving a warning. Hey, like we started with the second Ezra 15, prophesying to my people. We're telling you, prophesy mean to say before. We're telling you what thus said the Lord, man. Okay, that hey, and what the scripture say, we brought out that Isaiah 55:11, his word is not gonna go out void. So he's saying that destruction is coming. Shit, we're trying to tell you, give you that warning, man. You say something?
grab Jeremiah 28 and 8. Okay, this ain't no new. This ain't nothing new. All right, there's no new thing under the sun. All right. And also the scripture says that the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. Okay. So you if you got it, bring it up. All right.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's right. Okay. So that's the message. All right. This place, Babylon the Great, all right, which is America, okay, is going to be destroyed, man. All right. And then hey, we going into war, evils and pestilence, man.
Right.
These are all the things uh that are set up for the judgment by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, because these people, man, they still under that so-called Christianity doctrine or that worldly Jesus juice, you know, thinking that God is all love, Jesus is all love, and this and that. But nah, man. Okay, this place is wicked, man. You know, and I believe in Second Ezra 15, it says that her hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, so we entering into that time, man. Okay, the Lord is not going to allow this place to continue to go on, man. You know what I mean? Yeah,
We're in the time of World War III. You know, we're still in the midst of a lot of little skirmishes going on, but things are increasing. You know, they call it in the world, you know, Jake called it beef. There's a lot of beef between these nations against nations, all against these kingdoms, these great kingdoms, so to say. You know, You have like Middle East, so-called Middle East, which is the Valley of Jehoshaphat, but you have like places like Dubai, China, all these places that are being built up. But hey, these places are going to be destroyed ultimately during that war. And then an evil is a bad time. That's going to be mainly Jacob's trouble, not just for Jacob, but it's going to be for the whole entire world, like the elders going into. And we cannot forget about pestilences. You got this new pneumonia thing going on around. Hey, it's gonna cause a lot more diseases. And then when people start falling, dropping like flies, that's gonna cause even more pestilence. When their bodies start decaying and things like that, it's not gonna be enough morgues and cemeteries to put these bodies in. So what they gonna do with these bodies? They're not gonna have time to, burn them up and things like that. Hey,
Right, and let's just say, hey, and just real quick, if I can add to that point, even if they were to burn them up, what is that going to do? That's going to further spread that disease. You see? But yeah, you got it out.
Back in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days, like we were saying earlier, this is the last days of the last days. There shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. Like you have this one guy, was a KD, he's scoffing after being corrected about eating pork. I'm gonna wait till December 25th. Hey, you're not mocking us, you're mocking Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is not to be mocked. You sow, you reap what you sow. So if you sow in wickedness, you're gonna receive wickedness. Hey, yeah, that's gonna lead to your downfall.
Yeah, it goes to show you, man. Just because you know the name of the Lord, hey, man, this Jake, man, is bro. Just have no fear at all, man. Right? You know what I mean? Which is displayed by their actions, man. All right. But yeah, you got it, bro.
Did you finish that second deal?
You want to say
Finish?
that one.
3 and 3 read. Yeah, Con. Because I'm bringing this out because of the point that the brother, the elder made earlier that, hey, we've been saying these things, okay? And they don't, they're still not taking heed to it. We're prophesying, we're telling you, and you're not taking heed to it, man. Right. Because they don't believe that these things are gonna come to pass. You've been saying this for years. Y'all been saying this. Okay. Hey, starting with the apostles, Apostle Tari been doing it for like 40 years, man. Okay. The elder's been doing it, 15 years. Hey, this elder is with us. Okay, he been doing it for the last 15 years. You see, sending the same message, man. And Jake is just not catching it, but you got it out.
And then, like the movie Leave the World Behind, it's the same thing that was happening. Hey, people didn't know what was going on. Hey, well, we're giving you that warning. Right. Lifting up our voice like a trumpet and let you know, hey, things are going to come to pass that's going to be worse than it ever was before. So get your mind right. Like the brother was saying, they're not going to listen. 2 Peter 3 and 3. Nor this first that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right. And that's what we see. That's what they say. Okay, it's been going on like this. Okay. They don't think that these things are gonna come to pass. See, but we can go to that Isaiah 34:16.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and read. No one of these shall fail.
What's one of these shall fail? You're talking about the prophecies, man. Okay, and we saying that Jacob's trouble, okay, it's coming, it's gonna come, man. Okay, because thus said the Lord. It ain't not something that we're saying. We're just breaking it down and giving it to you to where you can understand. Okay, because again, the scripture, the Bible is written in a lot of dark sins. Okay, it's he reveals his secrets unto his servant the prophets. Right. Everybody can't look at this book, read this book, and understand it. Okay, because we've seen that. You got somebody that said, I've read the Bible 100 times. Okay, but with no understanding. Right. That's why I says, blessed is he that read it. That's reading with understanding, man. Not just continually going over the same thing with no understanding. That's like you're walking in straight darkness, man. Okay, you don't know where you're going.
You got like 2 15 and 1 says, the Lord put it in our mouth to tell you. Right. So the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is giving the warning. It ain't us. We just use this vessels. Right. We're grateful to be those, and honored to be those vessels, But hey, at the end of the day, it's not for us. It's for us, but it's not of our own will. That's what I meant to say, Salaki. Right. It's not of our own will. Hey, Because if it was up to us, we wouldn't tell y'all shit, to be really honest, because we don't care about scoffers. Reaching out your hand to somebody to help somebody and they slapping your hand away. Spitting in your face, covering up their ears. We don't want to see that, but hey, the Lord told us we have a job to do, so we're doing that job.
Right.
Whether you hear or whether you forbear.
Right. Yeah.
Ultimately, if you don't take heed to it, if you don't follow what we're saying and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, repenting, then ultimately you're going to be destroyed because you're taking on the ways of Babylon the Great. And this place is going to be destroyed, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, the blood is off of our hands. You know what I'm saying? You've been given fair warning, right? All right. Just as in the time of Noah, right? They was given fair warning. You see, they did not take heed to the word. Okay, and the scripture said they do not until the flood came. So hey, these people out here are and specifically dealing with Jake, right? They not gonna know until the tribulation come, the hour of temptation come, and ultimately the nuclear destruction, man. Okay, you got
Back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth it hath commanded, as his spirit it hath gathered them.
Hey, he said, no one shall want his mate, meaning that you can't compare this book to any other book. Why? Because of the prophecies in it. Okay, we're talking about things in the Old Testament that has not come to pass yet, man. The prophecies that has not come to pass. Here it is in the New Testament, that prophecies that has come to pass, man. Okay, you can't compare this book to any other book, man. Because again, like was it Revelation 19:10? The spirit of prophecy, man.
Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's good for you guys that don't want to praise and worship Yahweh Shai. Well, ultimately, that's going to get you sent to the spirit world.
All right, God.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right.
So we don't care if you don't believe.
Right.
Lord willing, we're going to continue to prophesy.
Okay.
Endure to the end. The same shall be saved. We're doing this for salvation. It was commanded for us to do this so that we can be saved.
Right.
And
Right.
if you
No. I was just gonna say, yeah, man. All you scoffers out there, that ain't gonna deter us from hey, grab that and so what if some do not believe. Okay.
Romans 3.
Yeah, come.
Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai power without effect? God forbid.
Right.
Well, I like when the elders say, hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
You got it, elder.
Come, man. So what? Oh, y'all saying that we faith-based Israelites.
That's right.
All right. Y'all mean to tell me y'all waiting for some man to come and on some UFOs and all of this and that?
Right.
You goddamn right, man.
Right.
We had an understanding of that, man.
That's right.
That's a part of our salvation, man. All right.
My favorite one that I really dislike is they call Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Sky Daddy. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You scoffing right now, but when you get touched by that laser beam from that so-called UFOs, the chariot or the cloud, when Yahweh Shai crack that cloud, you ain't gonna be laughing because you're gonna be up in smoke like a Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre tour. Romans finish off Romans 3 and 4. Yea, let Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai power be true, but every man a liar. Yeah, they're lying because they're not going according to these scriptures. Proverbs 3 and 5, they're leaning onto their own understanding. When you lean onto your own understanding, it's going to be woe unto you. Death, destruction, mourning, and sorrow. It's going to be applied to you. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Go back.
Back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Like the other was going into. Like he was talking about Noah. It was raining You know, it didn't rain at the time, but once it started raining, that's when people knew.
Yep.
So when it started raining ICBM thermonuclear missiles, that's when people they gonna really realize, hey, it's getting really real. And those guys that were out there, you know, yelling and screaming, as people say, you know, they yelling and hollering and screaming and being angry. Yeah, we angry because we're trying to make sure you get your shit together so we can get that blood off our heads.
That's right. Hey, no, because we keep saying it. Can you get that Ezekiel 3:17? I mean, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. We're trying to get the blood off we're getting the blood off our hands. That way you're not gonna have no cloak for your sin, man.
Right.
Whether you hear or forbear, whether you or scoff, you know what I'm saying, whether you believe it or not, man. Hey, you're not gonna have no cloak, man. You're not gonna have no excuse in that day, man. Hey, I didn't believe them because they didn't dress right. They didn't look apart, to part. No, you're not gonna have no cloak. You got it out real, just real
Ezekiel
quick.
chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
The watchman, hey, that's to give that warning. What are we doing? We're giving a warning. We're telling you what's going to happen to the house of Israel, like we've been going into to Israelites.
That's your
Okay.
so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in case you didn't know.
That's right. Okay, keep going on.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
How are you hearing the word at the Most High's mouth? Through his servants, the prophets, the ones he set up to give you the warning. Okay, the Most High not going to come down from his throne and talk to you. You're not gonna want that no way. Hey, you're gonna be in the spirit world.
Everything must be done decently and in order. So what happens? Yahweh Shah opened up the seals. He set up men to teach us, to learn through our elders, who learn through their elders, who learn through their elders. And then we're just coming into that same path. We're bringing it out to you. We're breaking it down, I like to say, in a micro sense and even to a macro sense. So from the smallest to the biggest sense, so that it can make sense to you when we're bringing it out.
Yeah, like the scripture say, make it plain upon tables. Make what plain upon tables? The understanding of the scriptures, man. That's how, like the brother had said, you got to have the spirit to understand that, hey, Yahweh Shah gonna return in the chariot, man. Yeah. To deliver Israelite, the elect of Israel. Because not all Israel gonna be saved at this time. But you got it arguing that Ezekiel. Yeah, because like you say, well, just keep going real quick, Baba Shah.
Ezekiel 3:18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yeah, because we didn't give the warning. Now you have been set up to do a job, okay? You ain't doing the job that you've been set up to do. I'm gonna destroy you because you're not doing that job. You're not giving that warning. The Most High said, prophesy to the wind. You got brothers out there. Hey, you got brothers doing this work in sign language, man. Okay, they're doing. Hey, the Most High have set up men. He has set up watchmen, like the scripture said in verse 17, to give you that warning, to tell you what's going on. You got it, brother.
Yeah, and you have men in Israel that's making fun or mockery of what the MOTB is, man.
Right.
That's blood on their head. Hey, tell them our people that it's okay to receive that, man.
Right.
Hey, that's blood on your hands, man. All right. If they choose to do that, man, by listening to your ass. Okay, you got it.
Right, because if they take that, it's gonna lead them to their destruction, man.
Right.
See, it's no you take it and then you better take it out now, man. Hey, the scriptures tell us in Revelation 14:9, if you take that mark, your ass gonna be destroyed, man. Period.
If you take that microparagma that goes underneath the skin, that grain of rice, hey, you can't take it out because I read an article before, brothers, we've been breaking it down. Once it's inserted into the muscles in your hands or in your body, it's gonna be attached to. It's gonna grow over it. So you're gonna have some type of surgery to even remove it. It's not like you're gonna be able to pluck it out like it's a damn pimple or something, like it's a blackhead.
Right.
No, it's not gonna be that easy. He didn't set it up to where for it to do that. Through the spirit of prophet, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Because ultimately, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah's microparagma. It's like the elder said, it's the hour of temptation. Are you going to be tempted to take it, or are you going to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah?
Yeah,
that's ultimately what it is. So calling us faith-based Israelites, that's one of the ultimate compliments, because faith is the substance of things hoped for, so we believe in what? Salvation. The evidence of things not seen. We haven't seen a chariot or a so-called UFO up close and personal. We haven't seen a big father ship like on Independence Day crack the clouds. We haven't seen Yahweh Shai in thousands of years, but we have faith that Yahweh Shai is going to come back standing on top of that father ship, beaming us up. Lord willing, we are that hopeful number. The 12,000 men from the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and we are scattered all abroad. So we're going to have brothers and sisters looking like the other heathen nations. You know, the rest of the 1/3, the men, women, and children. Can't forget about the children too, because a lot of our children are what? They're coming up in the righteous way. Like the brothers were saying, our elder apostles been bringing it out for 40 plus years. Well, it's that continual path that's been passed on, and we're supposed to train up a child in the way it should go. So what's going to happen? Our children are coming up learning the Hebrew. I wish I would have learned Hebrew when I was a young man. You know how much power that is. But Esau Edom, you know, he definitely would have been trying to get rid of us then, but it wasn't for the right time, like the elder was saying. Everything is for an appointed time.
Right. I'm gonna read this precept the brother posted. Shalom.
Shalom.
It's Job 12:16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Right.
Okay. Right. So the Most High, you know, has 2/3 blinded, man. Right. Because it's not meant for them to get it. Okay. This is hey for a few. Okay. Only the elect ultimately, you know what I'm saying, are the ones that's gonna the elect and the 1/3 are the ones that's gonna receive this, man. Okay. So it's not, hey, and also to show you that a cut to these guys in Israel that's like trying to stop every single Jake and get on them at the grocery stores or fucking at the goddamn gas station or something, man. Hey, where your friends at, brother?
Right.
Where your sister? You know what I'm saying? Or going to the hoods and the ghettos. It's nah, man. Okay, you can't force this upon nobody. Okay, well, Yahweh Shah said, my sheep should hear my voice. Right. All right. You know, so if it's not meant for somebody to get it, then that's just what it is. Right. That's by the will of the Most High.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is the Father of spirit. So
Yep.
he puts that spirit on you to increase your faith so that you won't, you know, take the microcharagma or do any abominable type things. Like, for instance, like the brother was saying, it is so-called, you know, head Israelites telling people to take the jab. Well, you have people in the world that don't wear fringes that didn't take it. So how does that measure up?
Right.
You know, it's ultimately just going off.
Mhm.
So back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Hey, the scriptures say Yahweh Shem Shah is going to bring the same plagues on a greater scale than there were in Egypt. Famine of the word is going to come. So when we say famine, it's not just going to be food and water. Ultimately, it's going to be this word, because this word is, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to give you the stability in those times. When you watch that movie, Leave the World Behind, hey, the Jake that had somewhat of an understanding, what he was more stable, and what he was doing, he was calculating in what he was thinking and what he was moving. Can't forget about death and destruction. It's going to be nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You're going to have class wars, race wars, all kind of wars. This is Biden, you know, and Negroes. You got niggas for Trump. You got the Latinos for Trump. Hey, they're going to be going against those who are for Joe Biden. 2nd Ezra 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yeah, the hurtful works are fulfilled, man. Okay, hey, read that again.
Good. 2nd Ezra 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All right, that's why this place is destined for destruction.
Right.
All right.
Pushing that agenda, the rainbow agenda.
Right.
That's major pollution. You know, pushing it on the kids. I seen like on Instagram, I believe it was RT, and they were saying how this one Edomite, I believe he's an Edomite, he was kind of bragging and boasting about how Pornhub was pushing the Transformers onto the children. Like children shouldn't even be having access to Pornhub in the first place.
Right. Hey, but I'm gonna bring this up real quick.
You got it.
Proverbs 14:32. It says, "The wicked is driven away in his wickedness,
Mm.
but the righteous have hope in his death." All right. So the wicked, who is the wicked? All right. The wicked is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right. And then more specifically, the so-called elites amongst the Edomites. All right. The ones that are running this place behind the scenes, man. Okay. The ones that conspire to cut us off as a nation. All right. The ones that set up had these big meetings, secret meetings, okay, to plot to do wickedness, man, amongst the earth. All right. It says that he is driven away in his wickedness, man. All right. And part of that is that whole pushing that alphabet community agenda, man. Uh feminizing men, okay? And on down to Jake, man. Okay. Having these TV shows to where the woman is the head of the household and they got Jake doing some foolish ass stuff, man. The Carl Winslows and the man, all them damn shows, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you had Good Times, right? One of my favorites.
Yeah.
When James was that dominant male figure
Right.
in the household, they hey and him John Amos, right, the actor, he actually spoke out against certain things that they was doing in the show. Or why they had James Jr. JJ being a buffoon on the show. You know what I'm saying? And certain stuff he actually spoke out against, and that's why he got kicked off the show. You know what I mean?
But that was spiritual in itself too. What they want to do, they want to get that man out of the house. Because when you get the man out of the house, it's no order. He had order in the house because
Yeah.
he knew if the children knew and even the wife knew if you out of order, there's consequences for that.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to get right back in order. But on the end of that Proverbs you brought out, Elder, the righteous have hope in his death. That's 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Once Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is out of the way, it's going to be that domino effect. The rest of the heathen nation is going to be out of the way. Yahweh Shah is going to get all of those crowns, and we're going to be joint heirs, and we're going to rule forever.
Right.
You know, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it, that power. It's going to be the beginning of a never-ending story. 2nd Ezra 15 and 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right. It said, then I will hold my tongue no more
Right.
concerning their wickedness. All right. And how that's the prophets on going on the highways and byways, man.
Right.
Okay. Speaking against this place, man. You know, condemning this place and its devil. All right, Esau, man. Right.
Hey, just back that up real quick because this goes into what you're saying, okay? Because again, who's crying and sighing against this place? The prophets. That's why you see us standing on the highways and the byways. Okay, weekend, yeah. 24/7, man.
No, it's literally 24/7. I know a lot of times, it's been times where I'll go to sleep early and I wake up in the middle of the night. Brothers in Hawaii that went live. You know, it might be like the brother mentioned, the brothers doing sign language, the Holland brothers. I wake up sometimes early in the morning, the Holland and the Germany brothers going live together. You got the Australia brother going live. You got brothers in Tanzania, like brothers all over the four winds, constantly bringing this word out. You know, giving this devil no rest because this devil is not giving us no rest. He's trying to wear us out. As the scriptures say, the saints should be worn out. But
Right.
Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Now see, this is the mark you want. Hey, and the Hebrew is the walk. Okay, We want that mark. That's a mark of exemption.
Right.
Okay, not a what is that? Revelation 13 and 16.
Yeah, we don't
Okay,
want that one.
you don't want that mark.
We don't want that charagma.
Right, the
That
charagma.
micro charagma. I like to call it the micro charagma.
Right. Okay, it says set a mark on them. Hey, that mark of exemption. Okay, that's crying and sighing against the filthy conversation that's done in the midst thereof.
Yeah.
Okay, the filthy conversation is what are we talking about? The alphabet game, the things that's done, the abominations that's done in the midst. You see? But hey, that's what again, we're crying and sighing, man, like the scripture said. In 2 Ezra 15 and 8. What you got it out? Okay.
Second Ezra 15 and 9. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And in that movie with the Tesla scene, which they show you in the in like trailers, in that scene when the camera goes up in the air, it kind of pans around. You know, they were outside of the city and they showed everybody was trying to flee back into the city. You know, woe unto you that go into Egypt for help. Right. When you're going back into Egypt for help, you've been led to your slaughter. Because ultimately you're gonna end up having to take that micro charagma in order to be able to navigate within the city. That's why they keep building up all these apartments and everything is close range. They have apartments that's on top of grocery stores now, like even more. What else they got? Man, it's just constantly building stuff, man. They doing construction with the freeways, so it's gonna be certain checkpoints you're not gonna be able to get to or from.
Right.
You know, we're gonna get to that a little bit later in a few more verses down.
Right. You want to jump the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14.
19.
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Okay, like the title say, woe to the world. Okay, destruction to the world, man. America, that's what's coming to this place, man. Destruction. Okay, and we're trying to prophesy like it started in verse 1, telling you what's gonna happen, man. Keep going on.
2 Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Hey, and what do you think finna happen, man? When shit get real, cause if brothers haven't seen that movie, man, go check it out. Because this is what's finna happen to this place, man. What they talking about, them cyber attacks?
Oh yeah.
When shit shut down, man, what do you think people finna do, man? It's finna be straight chaos, man.
Don't Future got a song called Stick Talk? You don't think them glizzies and them switches and all that's gonna be in the midst? But not only that, you know, they show you even in the movies about how Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, was his blessing, the sword. Hey, you're not gonna out shoot Esau. I'm sorry to tell you, Jay, you're not gonna outshoot Esau Edom.
no,
They've been doing this.
Right.
They do this their whole life.
That's their blessing. That's their blessing. You know, at the end of the day, that's their blessing, man. We're spiritual.
Man.
They're carnal.
Yeah.
You know? You got it.
I seen it. I've had posted it years ago. It's a clip where then he was like 8 years old. Forgive me I forgot the exact age. Young Edomite child. And I guess his father was recording him. So he was breaking down a gun, breaking it down, you know, breaking it down, taking it apart and putting it back together
real quick.
Fast as hell, man.
Right.
So at an early age, man. But that's their blessing.
That's their blessing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what are people doing? You have this young lady that's a ballet teacher. You know, she's an attractive young lady, young Jake. She's complaining about how these 5 to 7 year olds, they in the ballet classes, they worried about listening to Sexy Red yelling out ski wee and twerking.
Yeah,
You think you got other clips of kids in Moab, the Chinese, the same thing like the brother was saying. They breaking down guns fast as hell. That's in the class setting. What are they teaching these kids in school? BS, a bunch of nothing. But 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, because it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be sedition amongst men. Because what's gonna happen whenever you can't go to the corner store and go get you that sandwich or whatever you, I mean, whatever, do it, whatever you want to do, man.
Yo, Mr. Good Bar.
Right. You see what's gonna happen, man. You see when you can't just, just go in and so-called enjoy life. So let them tell it. Okay, it's gonna be sedition amongst men. You know, whenever you try to go to the your so-called bank account, you're not able to withdraw anything from it. Okay, hey, and let the average person, because hey, another thing on that when you watch that movie, what were they all doing on that road trip? What was everybody doing? Everybody had their own personal device, and they was wrapped up in that device. The husband, he was driving and listening to music. You know what I'm saying? The woman, she was talking on the phone with her friend, looking out the window. The little girl in the back,
Watching Friends.
she watching Friend, her little episode. Then the boy, he was doing what he was doing. Everybody had their own device, doing what they wanted to do. What's gonna happen when all these things, these distractions that's been distracting us for so long, you have it no more? Shit, it's gonna be chaos, man. This is what's gonna happen. You gotta
read this definition of sedition in etymology. Mid 14th century. Rebellion, uprising, revolt, factitious commotion in the state. Hey, here you go. Concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority. Hey, not having no what the scripture say? Let me go back. Not having no regard to the kings and the princes.
Right. Hey,
Yeah, they shall not regard their they shall not regard their kings nor princes. That's their sedition. There's gonna be a lot of uproar. And the Lord Yahweh Shemi Al showing us a glimpse of that. I think it was in Mexico or somewhere where they went into the governor or whatever he was, the mayor's house. They just pulled him up out of there. Hey, you coming with us? How much more in those times? Hey, a lot of these politicians, their information is made public. That's why a lot of them are starting to retreat to these bunkers now. I've seen some about Mark Zuckerberg. He's building like $100 million bunker over in Hawaii. That's cool. Because once we get those spiritual powers, you think you're gonna be good, and we're gonna show you what it's gonna really be like to be in captivity.
How much more you got?
like two more.
God.
Second Esdras 15-17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And that's what I was alluding to earlier with the Tesla scene.
Yeah.
And they should leave the earth. Hey,
Right.
they wasn't able to go back into the city, and vice versa. You're not gonna be able to flee. We're gonna be as pilgrims on the earth at that time, but there's gonna be a lot of blockages. A bridge is gonna be getting exploded, like they show you there, like in Batman. Especially for like New York City. It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be hard to travel, honestly. Especially they're gonna have drones, they got robot dogs, they're gonna have these what's that? I Am Legend. With the is it I Am Legend with the robots?
Yeah.
They're gonna have those type of robots. I think Tesla's releasing some of those type of robots. They're gonna be trained to kill you, Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Second Esdras 15-18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is what's coming to the good old US of A, man.
Right. Yes,
This is what's coming to this place, man. And again, we giving a warning, man. If you got the eyes to see and the ears to hear, you're gonna hear it, man. You're gonna see it. Hey, like I said, we've been going into that movie a lot. Hey, it's because it's telling a lot, man.
Hey, even if you don't believe it, you still gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't gonna be on the good end of it.
That's right.
That was in that movie too. She didn't really believe some of the things that he was saying. They was trying to stay positive, but if you already have the wisdom of what's going to happen or what's to come to pass, then you could be, more readily prepared for it.
Right. Come on, brothers. Hey, man. So yeah, man. Hey, this was what's coming, man, in the near future. So hey, we're gonna end on that note. Once again, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.